Hello, guys. Welcome back to that Cov pod and our big season preview. Ooh, no one else, just me. Woo!
Crowd go wild.
It's late on a Monday night, and we've gathered to do our pre-season predictions. We're going to have a chat about what's going on at Cov, and kind of look forward to the start of the Premier League season, which is now a matter of days away at the Emirates under the lights. Arsenal versus Coventry. What a game, what a prospect to look forward to. Jig, what's one thing you're really looking forward to this season, mate?
The away days. And my first one is this Friday. Get in there. Yeah.
Been to the Emirates before?
I have been to the Emirates before. Yeah, I can't remember why.
I went for that 6-1.
Didn't go to the 6-1 one, I think.
The 6-1. Where was it? Not with Callum Ball, Michael Ball? Who scored for us?
I can't remember. Was that the one where I think Baker went on an amazing run? Was that
Cannonball, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Cannonball. Christ.
We were rubbish.
Yeah.
That was very enjoyable, and it was a very good away end, that one. There's also the protest signs held up at the Emirates in that game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Protest signs from the fan.
Yeah. On TV.
What are you looking forward to, John, about this Premier League season?
I don't know, just bloodying a few noses, not on the terraces, on the pitch. Surprising a few people, maybe. I don't know. I feel him strangely positive, and I do hope that Saturday morning I'm still waking up having seen a few green shoots. You know what I mean? Not saying too much about Friday, but I think if we can have a little spell in that game or show something in it, I'll be pretty pleased after what I saw Sunday anyway.
Absolutely. We could do... Should we just do our predictions now and get stuck right into them? Let's not waste any time. We've got a few categories to go through. Actually, sorry, I've forgotten the big news announced today. We need to talk about it first. Taiwo Awoniyi coming in as a striker, also linked, and looks like we're signing Sheriff as well. Awoniyi, Jig, 9 million, not 17. That makes it feel an awful lot better, doesn't it?
That is, so I think it's a good bit of business again. All the rumours flying around about 17. I saw someone report 21, and then to announce it at 9. Doug is shrewd. He is a some operator. You've got Hamer and him for 15 million. It's superb work.
Premier League experience.
Yeah, it's great work. And the Forest fans loved him. The Forest players loved him. I think he kept him up one season. I think at the end of one season, he went on a run where he kept him up of scoring 5 in 5. And then the start of the next season, I think he got 5 in his first 5. Did he have he had a bad injury, clash with a post, didn't he, or something? That's why he's been out for so long.
Nearly died, didn't he? No joke, like literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Bad, really bad.
And then they had Chris Wood who was banging him in, so it's been a bit difficult for him to keep going.
I think it's a great signing, a really good signing, a strong signing, big physical presence up front, knows where the net is. He's scored plenty in the Premier League already. Yeah, it's positive. It's positive.
Do you think we'll have done it if Hadji was now injured?
I think you'd have bought one of the two in. So I do actually. He's a straight 9, isn't he? I think the lad coming in, our little French 19-year-old that's coming in, I think that is maybe reactive to the Hadji news. Maybe seems like more of a similar fit to Hadji.
More of a prospect as well. 9.
We offloaded Bissett, didn't we? So we needed backup still anyway.
Yeah, I didn't think we can't get 2 this window. That feels like, again, going big this window, really trying to make a statement. What are we up to now? 120 mil? 130 mil? It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Top end. It's the top end of what I thought we'd spend. I thought we'd spend between 80 and 100. I think you're going to get up to about 130. There'll be a few going out the door as well, I'd imagine, to kind of not balance the books, obviously, but pull a bit back in. But I've outlined what money is being made for going up and going down, and if you stay up. But still, credit to Doug, he's put his hand in his pocket and he's put his money where his mouth is, hasn't he? He's having a go. And I think it is an astute sign. I think 9 million for him is what Forest paid for him. All right, he's had a couple of bad injuries, but he comes with a lot of goodwill. And that shows you that he knows where the onion bag is. And you've seen the quality he has when he's at full tilt. And we've seen what Frank can get out of players.
It says about his character, doesn't it? Says he's a likeable guy. It says he's fits in with the squad. They didn't want him to go.
They gave him a guard of honour for his last game. Yeah, I think he's really highly thought of by the Forest fans and Forest squad, players, management, the whole setup. So he's going to be a good person to have around anyway.
Should we talk about the third kit as well, released just this morning?
Mhm.
Bright purple. I need to see it in person because the video, although as attractive as the video is, I can't make it out for here
It's
nor there.
odd 'cause
It's quite bright.
when I went into Hummel and saw all the kits together, I wasn't that impressed with the away kit in the flesh, but the third kit in the flesh, I liked it, and I felt it was more when you move it, it's a bit more reflective. And I thought it looked great, to be fair. And I've seen a very mixed, if not more negative than positive reaction. It's too much focus on the kits, though, for me. I mean, if you can moan about anything, they'll find some. Christ, don't mind the home kit. Think the away kit's all right. Like the third kit. Sound, that's my opinion. Do you know what I mean? But I do know this. I know that them kits are designed 8 to 10 months ago and ordered 8 to 10 months ago. And I know that the kit for next season's already designed. That's how far in advance these things get signed off. And I think that some of the players have a say in what the training kit looks like, because that's been changed last minute by the club to the distaste of one member of the management squad. Didn't like certain colours, so they've changed that. But when you're bulk buying to such an extent like that, you have to get it on order months in advance. Just a bit more information drop there. Jig like that, little smirk for himself. But yeah, look, I don't mind it. And I was gutted when I was at Hummel because I was trying to get them to show me next season's kit. But there you go. I think they're wise to me.
Jig, you looking pretty in pink or purple this season?
I like is it the goalkeeper's kit, the yellow one?
The yellow one, it's nice. That
I think that's
actually
really
said to them
nice.
as well.
Yeah.
That would have been a good second or third kit.
Yeah,
It
they
would- and
just
it would-
swapped them around.
Yeah,
and done
but
the
it would have,
purple one as the
played
keeper.
him for the FA Cup 40 years, wouldn't it, as well? I think that maybe that should have been yellow, but
We wore yellow at the Charity Shield. David Speedy's debut. They debuted that yellow kit for the first time, which was a banger as well, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the old one is a banger. Yeah, but I don't mind the new yellow kit either, to be honest.
I think Hummel have done so well with kits in recent years that it just feels a bit different from the other ones. I think that League One kit we had was superb, quite like last season. I think they've been so good, and I think next season's will be good as well. I have to see more of them in person, but if we stay in the Premier League or we have some big wins, if we go and beat Man City away in that purple kit, it'll be the best kit any of us have ever seen.
Always looks. Them kits always look better when you start seeing goals scored in them, don't they?
Yeah. Absolutely. Talking of goals, actually, Monaco pre-season, a really good performance, a really good showing. Kind of looks like the 11 we might see against Arsenal. Obviously, we didn't have the strikers in at that time. Jake, did you go, mate?
Yes, I went. Yeah, and I was really impressed. It was red hot. The concourse was boiling. It was unbearable in there. But I thought the performance was good. It was solid. We look solid. We look hard to break down. You've got 2 engines in the middle now. That Urenchi, sorry. Urenchi, that was a good debut for him. He's all over the place, covers every blade of grass. He could have scored after a few minutes, hit one at the keeper. But yeah, I thought him and Onyeka in the middle of the park, you've got 2 engines in there that are just going to battle and win you that ball back all game long. Give it to Grimes, let Grimes play his football. Happy days. I think it's good. I thought Amenda played well. I thought Thomas looks good alongside him. You got MVE and De Silva. De Silva, 2 pre-season friendlies there, Espanyol and Monaco. I think he's going to be very unlucky because I know there's a lot of talk of left backs coming in. There was a lot of talk of replacing him last season, and he had a great season. He's going to be very unlucky if someone else comes in. But yeah, I think we're okay to start how we are.
I still keep seeing those funny videos of every time Cov sign a player and it's not a left back, and Jada Silva's reaction because new players are coming in through the door left, right, and centre, but still not a left back.
No.
And still Jada Silva's going to be starting. I really like him. We'll have to see how he gets on against Arsenal and beyond, really. But obviously, we do need some depth there, John. I think it was interesting seeing Onyeka further forward in a way. He was that kind of pressing 10 along with Urenchi, the 2 box to box, and a bit more conservative written down on paper, but actually it allowed us to get the ball forward quickly. I thought Chauner was excellent as well. I thought he was really good.
I think Jig's right. I think that'll be the 3 that you see. And I think they were trying something out with them 2 where it's a bit more of a high press rather than both of them really sitting in. I think one of them's more box to box, but Onyeka was freed up. But the young lad from Ghana, the weighted passing to Tinafish's first touch, great first touch, great finish. Shows you can
Nice
play through the middle as well.
Yeah, both feet good. I thought he was pretty influential. We'll get on to our proper predictions for Arsenal.
The first goal was great as well, though. That the ball from was it Grimes through to
Sims.
Sims opened his body up, placed
nice.
in the bottom corner. Two in two pre-season friendlies against Espanyol and Monaco for Sims, and his hat trick at the end of last year. I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Yeah, 5 and 3.
A couple at the Emirates wouldn't go amiss, would it? Hey?
I don't. Listen, don't mind him. Don't mind Hadj. It's a clean slate. You know what I mean? Hadj, get yourself up and running. Get yourself fit. Come and join the party, big man. Let's go.
Back
clean
in
slate.
business.
Clean slate.
Someone who did join the party. The return of Gus. 10 minutes of his name being chanted. Jake, talk us through it at the CBS.
Yeah, shortly after half time, the crowd were up singing, "He's Brazilian, he only cost 6 million." And then I think Lampard obviously knew. He sent him out to warm up. The song got louder again, louder and louder. And when they come to put him on, I don't know if De Silva let the ball go out on purpose or not. It kind of just slipped under his foot, went out, because the play was going on for ages. Yeah. And it was like, is this ball never going to go out of play? And the game's going to finish and he's not going to get on. But yeah, it went out. He came on, and the song bellowed out. It was brilliant. Yeah, good to have him back. And he was busy. He was pressing, and there was at one point I thought Asante could have slipped him in, and he went a bit greedy and went himself and hit it wide. And I thought, oh, he could have slipped it in there, but never mind.
Enjoyed seeing him back, John?
Yeah, delighted. I think he's a good asset. I think he'll add a lot of value. I think a few people have been surprised with how good he is in training. And I think he's a week or so off behind the others maybe, but he's going to add a lot of value. He's a great option off the bench at the minute, isn't he? If he's not starting, I don't think he will, but I think superb option. Like I say, he can play 8, 10 across wide area. He can be a talisman for us, good on set pieces. He's going to add a tremendous amount of value, and he's good behind the scenes as well. A big boost. Really, really delighted to see him back. And again, underlining what Jig said, tremendous value for money.
What do you think we need then for the rest of the window? We're looking at that window, and we're looking at the 2 strikers we've now bought in. It feels like we're very, very nearly there. What do you think we need still?
I think we need another winger.
Another one?
Yeah.
Another one?
Another one. I do think we need another winger. Well, we lost, but Marcelo went, didn't he? I'm not... Asante's good across that front three, and he works hard. You get good energy and good work rate from him, but Mason Clark, I don't know, he's not fit yet. I think he's just back training, so he's going to be a while to come back. Radoni's out for a bit longer than expected, I think. So you've got Sakamoto, Tuna. Am I missing here? And then I'm trying to think of where you'd have backup there on the wings.
BTA, yeah.
BTA's then your next winger.
Yeah, but then you'll have a problem. Then you got Wright coming back in what, 8 to 10, EMC couple of weeks. You bring another one and you're gonna have too many, ain't you? There's somebody missing. I mean, Raphael's there, but he's not gonna really get involved in it. But again, it depends what formation we're going to play as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, and obviously left back, but I feel harsh on De Silva because we say it every week.
We do, but we know that they've inquired about 2 championship fullbacks. And we've been told that they've put an offer in, a tentative offer in on one, and then it's gone a little bit quiet. I know that one of them is not that lad from Southampton that everyone's banging on about, but he looks good. I don't know. I do think that is one area, and I think I still worry about. I feel bad saying this because we don't know how some of them are going to fare at centre back, but I do feel that, like, let's say the new geezer gets injured or Bob does, and then you look what's behind it. We know that they're trying to get Wolf out the door. Maybe he's digging his heels in because he's on top till. Don't blame him. A deal's a deal at the end of the day. So I don't know. Would you need one more there? But I think we're being greedy at that point. I think maybe a left back at push. But if you snip me off at this point, I'm quite happy with what they've brought in. And I think you've got to roll the dice.
I think it's better than any of us possibly imagined at the start of the window in terms of the quality. I think Amenda, by the way, when I see him, Jig, it's just the size of him. I think you're ready, mate. You are ready. You are massive and you are good. That'll do me.
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, he's a big presence. I think they look solid at the back. They did, but I mean, I don't think that was the first string Monaco team, was it? That Balogun wasn't playing.
Eric Dyer was playing, wasn't he?
Eric Dyer.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. The second
Going
name
back
suits him in a minute.
Going back to wingers, the Turkish kid, the French kid from Turkey.
Wide man number 9. Not sure what he is really.
I think he's like a right, isn't he? He's a bit of a hybrid.
I like it. Big money. Was it 20 million?
Yeah.
Yusuf Sheriff is his name. He could give us something different off the bench. Just wouldn't want to put too much on him too early. As long as we've got Sims and a 1 year first choice while Hadji's out, and then maybe an option off the bench. But I think that's why it's good that we've got a few other options there now. It's not all on this young kid, and he might be amazing. He might be the next Omri, as someone on this podcast said last week.
Well, that's the Constantinople Connect. For those who are into history, that is now called Istanbul. But we got a couple of Connect. You know what I mean?
year was that changed? Come on.
I don't know where the gateway where East meets West. I'm not too sure. I'll have to go and do my research. Shit, at GPT. But no, look, he looks exciting. I think he is a hybrid like Hadj. To quote a friend of Jigs on here, Hadji Wright's very streaky. I think he could. We've said it before on here, we've been very critical of him, and we've been critical of him because sometimes he shows such quality, and then it just can't seem to put it together time after time, and we won't go over that again. But if he can put that together a bit more consistently at this higher level, and I actually think it would probably suit him more at this level, like I think it will Tats. Yeah, I don't seem to think Tats will be a starter when everyone's fully fit. But he's got a shirt there now, hopefully on Saturday, and he needs to claim it. But again, it depends what configuration we're going to start. What's the formation? Be interesting.
Certainly.
Yeah, it's difficult with Wright, isn't it? And I know we always bring him up. He's been our top goal scorer for the last since he's come.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's a bad player. I think I'm reading it again. There's a debate again about it online. I'm like, everyone's like, people slate him. He's rubbish. No one thinks he's a bad player. People see him put performances together and they're like, what a player. And then you don't see it for 6-7 games, or then he'll pop up again and get one, and then a couple there. And then there's nothing for 5 games, and then he'll get injured, and then won't put a shift in, and it's just frustrating because there's a serious athlete in there. That's the right conundrum. That's the bottom line. When he puts it together, yeah, it is the right stuff. I like that. Channel 5, other channels are available, but I think I don't know. I've got a funny feeling about him when he comes back.
Hopefully, he comes back firing. Hopefully, he rises to the competition we now have as well. Hopefully, that'll help him out. I was on the overlap, and it came out this morning. Did you boys enjoy the showing?
We saw him, didn't we, Jig? We saw his little Harry Hill collar.
You like the collar, yeah?
Yeah.
Bought that shirt especially for it.
Fresh out of the packet, that was.
Yeah. Needed one that wasn't covered in dog hair. That's the honest truth. Yeah, gave Lampard the big billing and stuck it to Michael Carrick. That's what we've got to do now. We're on with the.
I like Michael Carrick, but CV for CV, I think you got it absolutely bang on. Listen, and they're like, well, we'll see this season then, won't we? It's like, well, they've got a billion. They've got £1 billion squad. You know what I mean? We've got a League One champ squad that we over-index with, being real, and now they're trying to add to it frantically and to maintain a position in the Premier League. I think if Lampard keeps us in the Premier League, which I think he will, then for me that's a better job than United getting in the top 4 with the squad that they've got. Yeah. Bottom line.
I agree with that.
Do you know what I like, Simon? Is that you spoke facts, and people can argue it all day long, but when you're factual about something, there's no argument. I thought you did very well.
Thanks. I actually did as a disservice. I said we got 94 points and 97 goals. We got 95 points in the Championship last season. So I'll make that correction on here because you
did correct Cara about where he was going on Friday night.
Yes.
Yeah. He waved at me. He stopped it. He was going, "That's got to get edited out. That's got to get edited out." And then they left in a little bit of it, and then we had to start again. So it was a bit that was kind of edited out because he was full on going to the CBS on Friday night, which would have been.
Did you know the Chelsea fan? He was quick. They love Frank, didn't they? Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
I hadn't
Yeah,
met him before the day. He was a good lad, and but yeah, anytime you mention him,
I like
you've
the
got
United
Chelsea
fan,
boys on your side.
United fan was sound as well, though. To be fair,
Yeah, very good guy. Everyone's all right, really, aren't they? It's only football. We're going to do our pre-season big predictions, and then we'll come back in the second half and do some listener questions as well. These are the predictions we need to make, guys, and we'll come back to them at the end of the season and see how well or badly we have done. First off, should we start with who we think Cov's player of the season is going to be? Last season, Carl Rushworth. This season, who's going first here? Jig.
I think this is where we've invested very well. I think it'll be Urenchi. I do. I think he'll surprise a few, and I think his value will go through the roof.
I agree. I wonder whether he can do enough to keep us in the league, if that makes sense from a central midfield point of view. Like, what numbers is he going to have to be putting up? It's going to have to be pretty special to pin it on him for his staying in the league. But I'm very excited by his signing, probably more than anyone else. I think he's the one, isn't he, that you look at and you think you could be the difference maker. You could be sold for 60 million quid next summer, whatever league we're in. Look at West Ham going down with Fernandez, selling him for 80 million, selling Somerville for 60 million. You can go down from the Premier League and sell a player for big money, or you can stay up and keep them and have a great time.
Yeah.
John, player of the season?
Rushworth. I think he's just going to be really busy. I think he's going to be really busy.
Thinking.
I think if it's not the young Ghanaian kid, it'll be it's Urenchi, isn't it? I need to really dial down on these.
Urenchi. We've got that covered now, lads.
So many new signings. I think Rushworth's just going to be really busy.
I think Rushworth is the sensible pick because he's going to be busy and we know he's going to be good. I think Amenda might quickly be a fan's favourite.
What I liked about him, how was he? 22?
Something like that, yeah.
He was getting stuck into Bob and Milan, though, and Jay, really like, almost like a leader, like a Virgil, coaching people and pulling people into position and getting across when Milan got skinned and then recovered, made that big tackle, bummed me straight over. I like him. He looks far beyond his years, and he's massive. He's massive.
And he scored a good header as well. He scored a good header, and unfortunately, Bobby was just offside, just in front of him. So I think they flagged for that. But yeah,
VAR.
There will be.
Oh, no. Might have been onside.
Yeah,
I'll go to be different. I'll say Amenda. I think. By the way, if you're looking for a cheeky first goal scorer at the Emirates, how about Milan Van Eyck long throw and an Amenda header?
Yeah, you keep manifesting that. Come on, that's the fifth time I've heard this. I kind of fancy it now, you know.
Hey, I manifested Hamer coming back. I'm going to manifest us scoring first at the Emirates, thanks to a long throw and a headed centre back goal. We could lose 6-1, but I just want us to score first. Imagine that. Imagine if we get the first goal of the Premier League season.
Oh, it'd be incredible.
What a moment. So I'm going Amenda. Jig, you'll go in Urenchi.
Yep.
John, you'll go in Rushworth. I mean, this is kind of similar because the next one's signing of the season, and we're all saying new players.
The kid.
Urenchi. Yeah, I'd go Urenchi. Even though I'm going to Amenda player of the season, I'll go different.
Yeah, I think the same. I think the clubs that wanted him, the people that are valuing him a lot more than that already of what we signed him for. I think, him.
What did you see from him against Monaco that you liked, Jake?
He was everywhere. So him and Onyeka were just battling like mad. No one was really getting the better of them two in the middle. And I thought that's what you need. You need that physical presence in the middle of the park. You need to be breaking it down. You need to be winning the ball back. And then they get it out quick, and then they give it to the ball players that can then use it. I thought they just both worked well together in that game.
All right, maybe we should do next category instead of best young player, because that's going to be Urenchi as well. Maybe we should do best existing player who's making the step up to the Premier League with us, who we had last season in the Championship. Rushworth doesn't count, he was on loan. Onyeka doesn't count, he was on loan. Who are we looking at from that Championship squad that you fancy to deal with the step up? Milan? Grimes, yeah.
Yeah.
He looked
They
good against
can't-
Monaco as well, actually. He was actually more physical than I thought, Jake. He was putting in some good tackles, winning the ball back, lovely pass. I think a lot of people might have written him off because he's not quick. But I think if you surround him with physical players and strong players, he can play his game and do what he needs to do.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it frees him up a bit, doesn't it? Protect him. We know he's good with the ball, so you protect him and let him do that job.
Yeah, you've got legs around him like that.
Yeah.
It's going to make things a little bit easier than they might have been, for sure.
Yeah, I'll go Milan. I don't think he'll be overawed by anything. I think he's got the composure and the character to deal with an occasion like the Emirates and like the Etihad. I think he's quick enough. He won't get done. He won't get run past. He's got a long throw, which is always going to be helpful for us, as long as he's only taking them from one side of the pitch and not crossing over to the left-hand side and leaving us all open. I look at him as a player who, when we've had him 2 years ago, you thought he's probably ready, and his game is still improving. So I'll go Milan. Jake, who you taking?
There's not many left, is there? I'm going to go Bobby
Silva.
Thomas. I'm going to go Bobby Thomas.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm going to go Bobby
because
not
you
because
know
I know
his
his
old man and he's listening.
Couple
shirt for me.
of shared Madry, mate. He's anyone.
No, I just think since that Birmingham game when he got sent off for being a bit petulant, throwing his arms out, whatever, he came back after that and he knuckled down and he seems to have got a bit more of a mature head on his shoulders. He's not losing his head so quick, and he's a bit more composed. He's reading the game better. He's not getting involved as much. I just think he's stepped up a little bit towards the end of last season, and from what I've seen in the friendlies, he's played on both alongside Amenda, and he's been finding them as well against a La Liga team and against a top team in France. So I think he'll fit in well in the Premier League alongside Amenda.
I like the look of that centre-back partnership, and it's very early, but they will head and kick everything, and that's ultimately what we need to try and stay in this division. Surprise package, someone maybe that we think hasn't been getting much limelight before the start of the season that could really shine in the Premier League. I'll throw one forward in the fact that I think, even I was saying, I don't know if Sakamoto will start, but I think when he's on the pitch, I think he will catch the eye of some of the big teams. And, the Premier League fans who have never seen us play before, they'll watch him turn a fullback inside out a few times. They'll watch him put lovely crosses in. And maybe him not starting and coming off the bench again might be the best thing for his game and impacting things. I don't know if necessarily people are talking about Tats as much. When I agree with you, John, what you said, I think the Premier League will suit him far more.
I think he's one. I think he's definitely one. I was going to go with him, but you've had him. I'll go with Tin of Fish. And I think the reason I'm going to go with Tuna is because it raised a lot of eyebrows, 20 mil. And, he didn't come with great reviews from the Burnley fans. But just watching half an hour of him, I like the look of him. I think he's good. I think he's both feet. His movement's good.
He shoots.
Yeah, but I think he can play across the front, which is good. And I think he'll add value. He'll add value. But yeah, I would have gone. Yeah, I don't know. People are a bit 50-50 on Tats, but I just think there's a bit more protection there, and technically he's very good. Although it is a physical league. Let's see.
Maybe an Efron. We're not really talking about Efron because he's been out injured. Maybe he could come in and physically, we know he can deal with it. Very good last season. It feels like people are a bit quiet on him as well, Jake.
Yeah, they are a bit. I know he hasn't been playing pre-season, as he's obviously getting back to some kind of fitness. He's going to take a while to get back. I think when he does come back, he'll be very good. I think he's come through every league, hasn't he?
Yeah, played for Barnet in the National League.
Yeah. So he's come through every league, and he's a Premier League player, and I think he'll cut it in the Premier League as well. He's skillful, he's strong, he scores goals. Yeah, he'll step up. But I really think that Awoniyi. I think Awoniyi will do a good job for us as well, because he knows how to. He scored goals for Forest.
Are we having that as a surprise package? Don't want to pick you up on that.
He's only 9 million. John's picked one at 20.
Bargain of the season.
Yeah.
I think Gus is another one, though, isn't it? The way people are talking about him, it's like he rolled down the M1. It's pretty lean to me. Don't know. We'll see, won't we?
Mm-hmm. We'll have to wait and see. I think he'll be very good. And we're going to finish with our top goal scorer award of the season. So many new strikers to pick from. So many new names. I don't know where I'm going with this. Duke?
Yeah, well, I know where you go with it. You've got to back your boy, surely.
I don't know how long his injury's for. He might not play before Christmas. Awonyi? Is that what you're going for, Jake?
I think so. Yeah, I can't say it's going to be a surprise package and then not back him to be the top scorer, can I? So yeah, I'm going to have to do the double.
Maybe another question is how many do we think our top scorer will score this season? Do you reckon we get 1 to 10? Double figures?
12.
Yeah, I was going to go 12. Yeah. Can't now, can I? John's had 12. I'll go 11.
I'll go 10. Getting lower and lower. If it's 10, I'm going Hadji right. Come on, the boy.
I'm going to go Super Eagle as well.
Okay. All right. So 2 for Awonyi. I'm going Hadji right because why not? Ellis Sims surprise package maybe, eh?
I think he can
Starting
chip
the
in.
season?
I think he can chip in. I think he'll have value off the bench. We'll see, won't we?
We'll have to wait and see. Right, let's jump into a quick break and then we will answer some listener questions. We're back with listener questions. See you in a second. Over the last 20 years, the Clash Network has grown into the leading independent European media brand, representing music, film, fashion, tech, and the lifestyle around it. Clash really is the last bastion of trusted independent journalism. It operates a successful platform in print and publishes a highly collectible quarterly magazine starring an array of global music stars. The Clash team are always online across digital and social channels. They're on radio, Clash live events, and they operate an award-winning creative projects and services division. Clash's Baller Tapes, which is a reoccurring feature, platforms football players' lives on and off the pitch, with recent episodes starring Noni Madueke, Alex Scott, Axel Dazassi, Alex Iwobi, and more. You can follow Clash Magazine at Clash Magazine across socials or visit clashmusic.com now to stay ahead of the latest music and entertainment news. Play up Sky Blues. What an amazing advert. Everyone enjoy that? Love it.
Very good. Yeah, it's the voiceover.
It's the great voiceover. So many questions in. I only sent this like 5 minutes ago. You still sent your questions in. Thank you very much. Callum says, how much of a part do you think Victor Torp has to play this season? Me personally, I think his style of play and set pieces would suit this league perfectly, but I also struggle to see where he fits in. Thoughts? We've been having this conversation a little bit with Torp for a while, haven't we? Let's be honest with you. We're not sure exactly where he fits into a 4-2-3-1, but when he comes on and scores free kicks, he's very dangerous, John.
Technically good player. Can go missing in bigger games. But I just keep hearing he's going out the door. So I don't know.
I don't like that.
Huh?
I think he's got real quality.
No, I don't disagree. He's another one that I think weirdly could make the step. Again, scored 10 goals. Highlights reel for him would be unreal, wouldn't it? But yeah,
£2
it's
million quid he signed him for.
How many?
2 million we signed him for.
Yeah, tremendous value, really. But yeah, I don't know if he'll be here in a couple of weeks. I weirdly hope he is. But then others have got to go.
I don't know if we'll get a better midfielder than him. I see as we're going to be losing games this season, quite a lot of games. And if you want to take Onyeka off and put on someone with quality, yes, we've got Gus, but he might be on in more of a number 10 role. If you want to take one of those holders off and bring on a midfielder who can do a bit of everything and get you a goal and shoot from range and try and break something down, I don't think we're going to get anyone better than him for a reasonable fee, to be honest, Stu.
True, but there's 5 players ahead of him, though. I was chatting to Jig about this. You've got Grimes, Onyeka, Hamer, Urenchi, and Redoni all in that central area that would all get ahead of him.
That is true, but if we're starting 3, he's got 1 sub ahead of him, 2 subs ahead of him, and Redoni's injured.
Yeah, I think one of him or Eccles is going to go out the door.
Yeah,
maybe both.
I think it'll be a shame to see any of them go, really. Like you say,
mate, I don't want any of them to go, Jake.
I know, but you got that a bit of nostalgia, haven't you, with the lads that got us up to the Premier League, especially with Josh being a Cov lad. I'd love to see him have a game in the Premier League before he goes, but yeah, I don't know. something's got to give somewhere. You can't just keep recruiting player after player after player. The squad's going to be huge. I think it's what you allowed, a 25-man squad, something like that. I'm not sure.
25,
I think
26, yeah.
Yeah. So I'd something's got to give, and unfortunately, I think we're going to see some lads go that we all love and adore for what they've done for us.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Andy King says, is our squad now too big? Who do we think needs to go to make room? I mean, we've said two there. I think Wolf at the back, probably a bit surplus. Maybe the same with Latty. We're looking at players like that and thinking, and then you've got the left back situation where we've got Brow, we've got Bidwell. I think Bidwell will stay. I think he's too much of a big character in the dressing room, too useful. I think Frank loves him. I think you've got a lot of players. You've got Andrews, you've got Raphael as well, who's been in and out of the pre-season squads. There's a lot of those fringe players which we don't think would expect to make an appearance in the Premier League. So I thought we would have seen a few more like loans out, to be honest, at this stage.
I think you will. I think the market, weirdly, even though we're a week out, there's still a lot of movement to go in it. I think you'll see after the first game or so, they'll start seeing a bit of a domino effect of people thinking, Christ, we need a bit more here or whatever. And especially with the Championship up and running like it is as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, we've got 2 weeks to the end of the transfer window as well. And when the season starts for real, that's when it gets going. The World Cup has delayed things as well. I'm Goosebump says, what does success look like for Doug this season, Jig?
Staying in that league is the biggest success that we can have as a club. I think it's worth 365 million, John, something like that.
Yeah, it's around that. Around that. If you stay up your second season with all the revenue, yeah, it's around that mark.
Exactly. And then I think each spot you get as you go up higher in that league, you get more money for. I know the parachute payment, everyone talks about the parachute payment, but that's nothing in comparison to staying in the Premier League. That's the end goal, is to stay up. And I think we will. I sound pretty confident. I think we're doing enough. We're doing some good business, and I can see us staying up.
In fact, we didn't do my biggest pre-season prediction that we need to do, which is, where did Cov finish this season? I can't remember what we actually said last season. I think I said maybe 4th or 5th. Don't know what you boys said.
First,
none of us said first.
I think I said 6th. I thought we'd just scrape the playoffs.
Yeah. Thanks, Frank. Made us all look very, very silly, and we're all very, very happy about it.
I'm happy for it to make me look silly again this season.
Very.
I am slightly worried that everyone thinks we're going to do the best of the newly promoted teams. Having said that, we have to finish above Hull and Ipswich to have a chance of staying in the league. Then we need to catch one of the others. I'm looking at Fulham, maybe a Palace, maybe a Sunderland if they have a big drop off. I think this good vibe, I think it does happen. I think we finish 17th, and it'll be the best 17th place finish we've ever seen. I think we will get over the line. I think it'll be really close. Goal difference, final day, a classic Cov survival story back in the Premier League. I think we get it done. 17th by the skin of our teeth. That's what I'm going for. John.
15th.
Whoa.
I think
dizzying heights.
Yeah, I know that the lads fancy themselves at home against anyone. That's a big thing behind the scenes. I think they want to try. It's a fortress. And I think they will have a little run at some point. But yeah, I don't know. I was going to go 16th, but I thought that was a cop-out. In reality, I'd snap your hand off for 17th now, but I'm trying to be more positive in life in general, so I'm going to go 15th.
Can we hold him to that, Jig, throughout the podcast? Let's just get that quote pinned up on the pod.
Everyone's just too negative on here, so I'm like, all right, go on then. We'll go a couple higher. 15th. Go on.
Why not Europe? Let's dream big.
Why not, mate?
Jig, you going to split the difference? What are you saying?
No, I'm going even higher.
What?
I am going even higher. I was going to say 12th, but I'm that's probably too high. I'm going to go 14th. I think there's 9 new managers in the Premier League. There's a lot of change going on. There's a lot of. We've had Frank now for, this is our 3rd season with him. Well, two and a half season with him. He knows the lads. The lads know him. They all back him. They all trust him. I think we've got a real feel-good factor. You know, when you go into work and your job's going well and everything's going well, it feels like that at the minute with a football club.
I don't know if I do know that feeling, Jig.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just
John,
feel like,
maybe?
yeah. John's had a few
No,
good work trips.
mate,
Hard
good.
life at the World Cup, weren't it?
Listen, I PR the wins, mate. You don't see the losses.
You know when you've had back-to-back holidays, that's what we can talk about. And you're feeling good.
Yeah,
You're
that's
feeling
it. I'm feeling good
okay.
when you've had a good holiday. Yeah, that's what I feel at the club at the minute. It's just positive stuff coming out. All the social media is good. The signings, everyone's positive about. It's all looking good.
Oh,
We had the season of our lives last season. We've still kept Frank. He was one of the biggest signings of the season for me as well. Getting him on an extension. I feel like we'll get a bit of momentum going, and we'll be okay.
Oof. Get the Motor City jacket. Get the jacket.
Get them okay.
Get the jacket.
Sergio Giorgini.
Yeah. Get the guitar.
Go get the guitar.
12th, 16th, and 7th. Did I say? No, you
No,
said
I said 15th. You said 17th. The Jigmaster General 12th.
No,
How am I looking
14th.
like
I've come back down a
14th.
couple.
Oh, you've
14th,
relaxed.
14th,
Yeah,
14th,
fair enough.
yeah, I got excited.
How am I looking like the negative one? I've predicted us to stay out.
I don't know. You did a good job on that on the overlap there, mate. You're a bit too positive on there. So you level it out on here.
Let's have a look at any other questions. How much has the club and Doug surprised you with the level of spending, says Tiny? He certainly can't be accused of not giving it a go. I think we kind of touched on it, Jig. I didn't think he'd spend this much.
I didn't think he'd spend this much either. I thought as a maximum we'd be hitting kind of 60, 70 million, and we'd be getting a few players, well, probably 5 or 6 players between 10, 15 million. I didn't think that we'd be breaking record after record after record for signings, and then dipping in to get young, up and coming talent from clubs as well. Like we're linked with this Sharif, and we're linked with other players. I think we're moving really well, and I just hope it all clicks. And after seeing that Monaco game, I was pretty confident. But then I watched the Arsenal-Man City game, and I thought, oh God, it could be a bit tricky on Friday.
I watched Watford Southampton instead to save myself. So I'm still thinking we're going to beat them. I'm still thinking we can get something. I just saw the score and thought, yeah, that's all right. That'll do me. By the way, we can't get a chant going to I shot the sheriff for the new signing. Come on, lads. Sheriff, we having that?
Quite like that.
Yeah.
Don't mind that. Also, Jig, sorry to come back to you. Have you seen the rumours that Carling might be the only beer available at the CBS this season?
I have, and I know it disappoints a lot of people, but I don't mind a Carling.
It's the same as a Madry, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Pretty much brewed in the same gaff, isn't it?
They've rebranded it. Oh, dearie me. Let me see if we've got any more questions for you. Oh, this is a good one from Dominic. Is Simon now too big for that Cov pod?
Yeah, always was. Always was.
Finally, someone giving me the respect I deserve. And last one will do. Dan says, would you rather win the FA Cup and be relegated or stay up with no cup run? Wow.
For the sake of the club, I think stay up.
All day.
All day, yeah. I think that just secures you again and again and again. It's difficult because having a bit of glory and winning a trophy is there forever, like our 87 one. But I don't know. I just think
stay up
and get that paycheck.
Distant dreams of Europe, mate. Conference League.
Completely disagree. You know, you get into Europe if you win the FA Cup.
Yeah,
true.
Championship squad. Oh.
Yeah. Had you right leading the line?
And get relegated to League One because you've got too many games.
Get me to Hungary. That's what I want.
Ferencváros away.
Yeah. That Cov pod live from those the bathing baths, the public baths, the
little European market square, plastic chairs flying around.
Oh my word!
All over it.
Can you think of anything better? Football's about winning things, lads. I just want to see us win a major trophy.
Come on, mate. Wobble your head, mate. Come on.
Staying in the Prem.
Come on. You're talking about next season. Stay in the Prem, win the trophy the year after. Relax. Look at Palace. Come on. It's not a bad blueprint.
Yeah.
They were not,
Palace have been lingering around.
Who's a bigger club, Palace or us?
Palace.
Real talk. I don't think they are. Don't think they are at all.
They've won 3 trophies in the last 3 years.
Yeah, but I don't think they're a bigger club. They're just not.
I don't know. But similar. I gave similar. The thing is, what is a bigger club? What were you judging? History, attendance, winning stuff, Premier
Geezers.
League years.
I don't know. I think we're bigger.
Do you think we're bigger than Wolves?
No.
No. Okay. All right. I don't know why Wolves came into my head
No,
as a
it's
random
good.
example. I was just
I
trying
know,
to give you some.
I know we're in the league above though, so my dad can put that in his pipe. Go on, have a little smoke on that, son.
Any crazy predictions you want to make for the season before we end? None will end in a Mancini run, I don't think. But we could put something on the line if you want to. If Cov finish in the top 10, there we go that high. We could think
First manager to be sacked.
Oh, come on, Jig.
No, not Frank. My God, no, not Super Frank. Frank, here's a stat for you. Lampard's the 6th longest serving manager in the Premier League.
There you go, Statman G. Don't mind that.
My prediction is: do you think Cov will do some kind of link up with some kind of motorsport company or something because of all the Motor City stuff? Just throw that out there. That's my prediction. Something might happen along them lines. Don't know.
House F1.
Nah, I don't know. Something different.
Leave that one there.
Just leave it there, hanging.
If I tell you what, I'll give us a little something to go at. If Cov get to Europe and we get a European away day, I will go bleach blonde M&M hair diet to go to that away day.
No, we'll never see you dyed bleach blonde next season.
If we go down and win the FA Cup, I'll do the same thing.
Right, yeah. Oh, listen. If they stay up, we'll come up with something.
Yeah, send in your ideas.
They stay up. We'll have another pod party, and we'll
have a pod party. I'm not sure about Mancini, mate. I'm still recovering from the change.
Just do a run, a sky blue run.
Little trot.
People enjoyed the run.
Yeah, a line bike run.
A line bike run.
How far did you run on that day, John?
I reckon about 2.5 of the 5.
Yeah. Was it a 5K or was it about a 3K?
Out of 3, so probably 2. Walked half and had a little bike for half of it. Yeah, got caught red-handed.
No one could keep up with Jig. Unbelievable.
Oh, he flew round, didn't he?
I was out of there. Yeah.
Tell you what, couldn't keep up with his body odor. Christ.
Oh dear.
Any nice plans for this week?
Yes, going to London on Friday.
Going to the Emirates. Go on, boys.
Potentially going to the CBS as well. We might be able to bring some content from the CBS on Wednesday night. Myself and Jig. Stay tuned for that. The channel.
I'm going to the Premier League launch party tomorrow night at the Olympic. Can I say that? No, I can't say exactly where it is, but it's Super Frank, Doug King, Mikel Arteta, and Victor Gyökeres in attendance. It's 50 people. Wow. Me and Grennan are going to gnaw some people right up. I'm going to tap Vic up for a little January loan. Come back, not getting the respect he deserves at the Arsenal. Come back home, mate. Join the party.
If you want to give him a dead leg or something, because for the build up for this week, so he misses the game on Friday. That might.
Well, I told Grennan, as soon as we go in, 2 for Arteta, and I'll deal with Victor on the way in.
Lovely stuff. That sounds like a very nice. Is that Premier League launch thing all 20 clubs, or is it just a Cov Arsenal?
It's just a Cov Arsenal thing for the opening game. Yeah. So I'm going to that and then going to game Friday. Yeah. I just want to
make the cut for the Premier League party, did we, Jake?
Mate, I didn't make the cut, mate. I'm literally the +1. I think if it was me going, I wouldn't be allowed in. So Doug blanked me on. He's ghosting me on the WhatsApp. He's going to be fuming when I turn up there and go, "Why won't you reply to me?" I'll get him, lads. Don't you worry.
Forgot about that. I forgot about the WhatsApp message to Doug.
Mate, I don't forget anything, mate. He'll be getting it tomorrow night. He'll be having a little, not an Aperol, he'll be having a Hugo Spritz. I'll be like, "Oh, big man, what's going on over there?"
Just check your phone, Doug.
Frank will be like, "Oh God, here he is." Where's Jig? Where's Jig? Where's my mate Jig? That's
my mate Frank. Yeah.
Well, Simon's a new one now, though. So now Simon's on the overlap.
Tell him I'm sticking up for him at every turn.
Yeah, no, he's watching, Simon. He's watching.
Tell him he better batter Michael Carrick at Man United this season. I need it to.
I tell you, I fancy he's taking a scalp like that at the CBS. A couple of scalps at the CBS would be nice.
Yeah, really nice. What game would you most like to win this season? And don't just say Aston Villa away.
Arsenal Friday.
Yeah,
be unbelievable. I
I agree.
I go there with the fear of a bit of a drubbing, but I just want to see us have a spell there and create and get a bit of respect out of that game, and then roll into Hull and just mow them over.
I saw a stat and posted a stat in 34 Premier League seasons. None of the 16 promoted teams who have got 8 points from their opening 5 games have gone straight back down. So if we get 8 from the first 5, we're in a really good position.
What games 4 and 5?
Brighton at home. Is it
Forest away?
Forest away.
I mean, they're all, when you tell them out loud, I'm like, they're all hard, aren't they?
The 2 home games, we should be looking to win them, right? It's Hull at home and Brighton at home.
You've got to be looking to get 4 points there minimum.
Yeah. And then Forest away is difficult. They're all difficult. That's John, I agree with you. I wasn't going to agree with you, but if we beat Arsenal, if we beat the champions away from home first game, we'll never see Jig again. He won't come back from that.
It's such an unknown, though, isn't it? You're like, what is the level? Because we've been saying it's a different level. It's a different level.
It's a different level, but it's not the level that it was 20 years ago.
Oh,
we
no,
saw
no.
that amazing, the Ballon d'Or, top 30 in the Ballon d'Or 20 years ago is off the scale. I don't think any player now would get into that top 20. Literally, that's the level. So it's definitely dropped, but then it drops everywhere else. But we don't know what level we are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We don't. What is the level? What's our level?
By the end of them first 5 games, you'll know exactly where we are.
Yeah.
And I know that's such an obvious thing to say, but it's very difficult to play. You've got to play Arsenal and Man City, who are arguably, I know Man City looked poor Sunday, but they're going to be there and thereabouts. Both away. That is brutal.
What if we do it though? What if we beat one of them? What if we beat both of them? Anything is possible.
I mean, that could be a Mancini run. I'm not going to commit to it. I'm not going to commit to it, but I'm telling you, that could be a forfeit of some kind.
I tell you what we should do quickly before we finish is obviously we're doing my fan forecast this season where we're all going to predict predicted lineup, and we are now logged in ready for the Arsenal game. If we had to, would you expect basically the same starting 11 as we saw against Monaco? Are you seeing any changes from that?
I think it'll be that starting 11. Yeah, and the only change I'd look at making within that starting 11 would be Sakamoto for Asante. But I just think you're a bit more robust with Asante to start in that position, and Sakamoto gives you a bit more flair coming off the bench to cause more problems.
You need runners, you need energy, you need power, you need defensive work rate from the wingers. And Tats does that, but I just think we might need more runners. And I think I expected Frank to pick the 11 against Monaco for Arsenal. So I would be very surprised if we saw anything different.
It's a powerful and athletic squad that now. A lot of pace, a lot of height, engines galore, mate. I think, yeah. I mean, I always knew that they were going to spend, and going back to that, probably not to the level we have, but I don't think Frank would have signed in if he was spending 60, 70 mil. He wouldn't have come back. I really believe that.
It's remarkable. Very straightforward. I think we're all going to go unchanged for the predicted 11 on Fan Forecast. You can join us on there. We've tweeted the links and stuff and take us on. I'm sure it'll get more interesting throughout the season. Guys, any final thoughts before we wrap it up?
No, my train's booked. I'm ready.
Your suits measured.
Yeah, suits measured, mate. Trains booked. Where are you staying, Jig?
I'm doing a U-turn, coming back on the last train home.
Pathetic.
I know.
He's not committed to a win, that is it?
I'm going to have to get up and do this, aren't I?
Get back to HQ.
Have you boys? I know there was a story of us losing 5-0 at Luton away and you guys leaving early. Have you guys left any other games really early and missed something? Jig, I'm talking away day to catch the last train.
I have.
Oh yeah. Come on, John.
I went Watford away years ago with Atno Kelly getting another shout out. He was on crutches.
You for these. This is unbelievable.
He was on crutches. We were 2-0 down, and we parked in the middle of Watford town centre. And he went,
"Is this for 2-2?"
Yeah, and we left for that. And we got to Burger King because he was starving. Get us a burger, dorks. And some bloke was like, "Oh, in Burger King. We turned around and he went, "What's happened, mate?" And he went, "Oh, Coventry just equalised." And me and Jake were like, "Yeah!" Like that. We couldn't go anywhere. He was in his boot and loads of Watford fans. He just had his crutches ready. Like, didn't care, mate. Got our burgers and dodged, mate. Unbelievable. We missed both goals.
That was a great away day because we were rubbish for 85 minutes, and then Jutkovic scored a penalty, and then David Bell equalised.
Yeah,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Decent
5-year contract we gave him.
David Bell.
Was that?
He was not a bad player, David Bell, actually.
No.
Technically very good, weren't he? Because striker ball. Didn't he
did he
score
get-
one from about
did
the
he get
halfway line?
Did he get burnt in the Mackindo pyramid scheme as well, maybe?
No, I think a few of them did.
He used to turn up with his briefcase to training, didn't he? That's a shame.
I'd have fallen for that. I'd have
It's a
fallen
shame.
for
That's a big shame, that one. Never mind.
How far we've come. What
know.
a way to finish from Michael Mackindo's pyramid scheme to Arsenal away opening the Premier League.
We got to give any shout outs or anything. Every time we end one of these pods, we're like, "Oh, we didn't do this, that, or the other." Come on, have a
I
think.
tell you what,
Have a think.
because we have got they're going to release a pod with an Arsenal fan and a proper Arsenal preview. We're going to sit down, a couple of us, or maybe just me, sit down, release that later in the week. Because we're not sure what the other two are going to be doing, or us three are going to be doing, we should do our Arsenal score predictions and goal scorers, and we can finish this pod with that, and then we'll bring you another preview closer to kickoff. Arsenal versus Coventry Friday night. I'm going to go Cov to score first, Arsenal to win 2-1, and a really good performance. Strong. Amenda to score first from a Milan Van Eyck long throw. You heard it here first. And then we'll just lose it in the second half. But a really good performance. Complete silence. Complete silence. We haven't lost connection, by the way, guys. These two have just...
No, we just-
Yeah.
I know.
I don't want to be negative.
You said we're going to finish 12th a minute ago.
Yeah,
14.
we'll be on 8 points after 5, and this is where we pick up our first point. 2-2. 2-2
From 2-0 down?
From 2-1 down, and we'll get a last-minute equaliser.
Who's scoring it in front of the away end, Jig? How are you envisioning it?
I think Amenda's going to get up there and nod one in.
Say Bobby?
Yeah,
Bobby Thomas's dad? Bang.
Yeah.
Amenda. So we're both backing him to score on debut. Can't wait. Here you go, Mr. Reality Check.
3-1 Arsenal. I think we'll be 3-0 down at half time, then put in a decent shift second half, pull one back, save a bit of face, show enough, roll into Hull. If I look out the window here, literally surrounded by Arsenal fans. So if we win, I'm going to knock on every door around here with a Cov shirt on and just go, stick that up your Arsenal. You know what I mean?
They've all come out of the woodwork in the last year, haven't they?
Oh, I can't stand them. But you know what? Until I moved to North London, never bothered about Arsenal. And my brother-in-law, who I love dearly, is a massive Arsenal home and away, and he's a great lad. But it's the entitlement is off. And there's a lot of Spurs around here as well, and they're all by and large pretty sound. The entitlement with Arsenal is off scale. Off the scale.
I would love it.
Can't stand them. I would
As
love
the
it.
late great Kevin Keegan said, I would love it if we beat them. I would love it. All right. Brings us to the end of our pre-season preview pod. Get your thoughts in the comments down below. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. We will gather again, the three of us, after Arsenal versus Coventry and after our Premier League campaign has got underway. We can't wait.
I tell you what, we cannot wait, Si, but I've just noticed something.
Go on.
Jig's got a massive clock behind him. So when he's potentially doing this in hours he shouldn't, he needs to be very, very careful.
There's no batteries in it.
What does that say? 9:30 a.m.
Just in
Oh,
case.
it is 10 o'clock. Look.
It is
Did you
10
see that?
p.m. But I'm just saying, I want Simon to finish that. I thought Simon, Jig, we said it, didn't we? We had a sidebar chat behind Simon's back.
Yeah.
We said how good he
we
was on the pod and how great it is. We've got somebody like you representing the football
I think
club.
the conversation started with what's Harry Hill doing for a shirt today if Simon's got it on.
Yeah, I know. But you did brilliant, mate. We're really proud of you.
Yeah, you're doing well.
Thank you, boys. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I'll keep wearing those lovely shirts, keep buying shirts that aren't covered in dog hair, and keep trying to go on national telly and tell Jamie Carragher where the football games he's working at are actually taking place. You can expect more of that for the rest of the season. I cannot wait to talk about a competitive game of Premier League football with you boys on the pod. No matter the result, we're going to have a great time doing it. Stick with us all season. We'll stick with the boys. We'll stick with Frank. Hopefully we can get over the line. Jig's got me dreaming of Europe with his high-placed finish. I've got myself dreaming of an FA Cup
cook
run.
him. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Pass me a can.
Sponsored by Jet2, you are. You'll be getting free flights.
On that note, lads, we will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.